What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fantasy Football Clowns podcast. I'm your host, Meej, and today I'm talking about Antonio Brown's COVID-19 tenure. Now, before we begin, I'm going to quickly ask you to leave a like. Consider subscribing, as 80% of the people who watch my videos currently aren't. I'd love if we could get that number down. And please leave a comment if you so wish, and I say we jump right in. So, Antonio Brown moved to the COVID-19 list. Obviously, it hurts to see this because he broke out week 1. He didn't really have a solid week 2 whatsoever, with one catch for, I believe it to be 17 yards. The entire game he had 3 targets and what looked to be a smash spot fantasy week winner potential matchup against the Atlanta Falcons. So he was matched up this week against the LA Rams, which isn't any easier of a matchup, but I did think that he was going to get a touchdown and quite possibly another 100 yards like he did against Dallas in the first week. But mainly, will I think he'll play? I don't think he'll play just because of how short of a time. I mean, he's got 4 days to get cleared. He needs 2 back-to-back negative COVID tests. I don't think that that's possible in the 4 days. But hey, he's vaccinated. What do I know? We could see it. I hope he plays. I mean, I'm an avid Antonio Brown supporter. I mean, I own him in pretty much every one of my leagues. He was on my must-draft list. So I'd love to see him play. I'd love to fire him up for my team this week, but I don't think it's going to happen. Moving on, how does this affect Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, all of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive weapons? I think that it boosts their value, obviously, because they're all going to see a little bit higher of a target share regardless of Antonio Brown's absence, just because of they like to spread the wealth there, right? So we thought that Antonio Brown was going to get more involved this week. It seems as though Tom Brady likes to pick a guy for the week. And I guess last week it was Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, and I guess this week it'll be them again. Obviously, Rob Gronkowski is always going to be intertwined with this offense. He is such a great link with Tom Brady. I think they have 102 or 101 total touchdowns together throughout their careers, which is absolutely insane. But I do think Gronk is a tight end 1. I think Mike Evans can be confidently fired up as a back end wide receiver 1. And I think Chris Godwin is a solid wide receiver 1 just because he seems to have just a little bit better of a connection with Tom Brady and the overall offensive coordinating scheme. So that's going to pretty much do it for today's episode. I'm going to quickly ask you to subscribe. Once again, leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.